Today we're diving into a legend that will truly make your skin crawl. We're investigating El Seal, the Whistler, a terrifying specter from the Venezuelan plains born in the colonial era. Our story begins with a chilling paradox. Pay close attention to the whistle. If you hear it close by, you're safe, the creature is far away. But if you hear it faint and distant, beware. It might be right behind you. To understand this entity, we must travel back to the 17th century to the vast Venezuelan Llanos. Imagine a wild, untamed land, a place of extreme contrasts, brutal droughts, and torrential rains, especially in May. This is his month. Life there revolved around cattle with tough Llanos cowboys, who were deeply superstitious. In this harsh world, with little formal law or education, oral tradition was everything. Legends were a potent mix of indigenous, Spanish, and African lore. They weren't just stories, they were a form of social control reinforced by supernatural fear. And in this setting our protagonist emerges, a spoiled and cruel young man sometimes called Juan Hilario. The story goes that one day, he craved deer entrails and demanded his father hunt one. The father returned empty-handed. Enraged, the son committed an unthinkable act. He killed his own father. But the horror doesn't end there. He took the viscera to his mother, asking her to cook it, without telling her what it was. She grew suspicious, noticed the strange smell, and realized her husband was missing. She soon discovered the gruesome truth. Then the grandfather stepped in. Horrified by this parricide, he enacted a brutal punishment. He tied the boy to a post, and whipped him relentlessly, leaving his back raw. To intensify the agony, he rubbed the wounds with hot chili peppers, or aguardiente according to different accounts. Finally he cursed him. He condemned him to wander for all eternity, carrying his father's bones in a sack, perpetually chased by a fierce rabid dog. Every part of this punishment is deeply symbolic. The physical pain for the violence he committed. The burning from the chili for his uncontrollable rage. The dog represents his vices, or his guilt forever haunting him. And the bones are a constant macabre reminder of his horrific crime. This is a brutal popular lesson about consequences. From this curse, El Silbón was born. He is described as a tall skeletal figure, often with a wide-brimmed hat, always carrying the sack of bones. Some say they are now the bones of other victims he collects. His presence is announced by that distinctive blood-curdling whistle. Witnesses say it sounds like a musical scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, so. Sometimes, you can also hear the chilling sound of bones rattling inside his sack. He is a creature of the night, preferring lonely roads and rainy nights, especially in May. He has a macabre habit. He stops by houses to count the bones in his sack. And this is the most frightening part. If several people inside hear the counting, nothing happens. But if only one person hears it, or if no one hears it at all, it is a dire omen. It signals that someone in that house will die before dawn. They say he particularly targets drunkards and womanizers, as if punishing vices. But reports also mention ordinary travelers, innocent people, and even skeptics who didn't believe in him. So, doubting his existence offers no protection. It seems no one is ever completely safe. The most incredible thing is that this legend is still very much alive today. In the Venezuelan and Colombian Llanos, you can find modern testimonies on social media, on TikTok and YouTube. People from Barinas, from Cojedes, who swear they have heard the whistle or felt that icy presence. It's fascinating how such an old story remains so potent even in the digital age. The legend has even traveled with reported sightings in Mexico and the United States. This tells us two things. First, how deeply rooted the legend is in its original culture. And second, the universal power of certain horror stories. The ones that tap into our deepest fears: darkness, guilt, eternal punishment, and transgression. These are fears that travel well, they adapt. So, in the end, El Silbón is much more than just a ghost. past. He is a mirror, a reflection of the history, the culture, and the deepest fears of the Llanos region. Legends are living memory.